yo, what up? It's me, Antron Fleece, aka Real AF. You tuned into the world's greatest and possibly only puppet radio show, Felt So Good. Keep it locked, cause when it comes to hip hop, we got it stitched, we got it sewed up, and you know what? Look, we gotta talk about the biggest supervillain in the hip hop cinematic universe. You know him, you might love him, you might hate him, you might love to hate him. Hate it or love it, I'm talking about none other than 50 Cent. 50, aka Ferrari F50. Curtis Jackson. Rapper, actor, TV and film producer, part-time brand ambassador, and full-time Saturday morning cartoon arch nemesis. Look, if Kendrick Lamar Duckworth is the boogeyman, then Curtis James Jackson III is the candy man.
Take you to the candy shop.
Because if you say this man name 3 times, 2 times, man, probably 1 time, he is very likely to appear and troll you to death. His mama named him Curtis, but I'ma call him 50 Centsitive. The words expressed in this video by this puppet are solely for entertainment purposes and do not reflect the views of the person or persons behind this YouTube channel. What I mean is 50, please don't buy our entire neighborhood and evict us. Back to the video. I call him 50 Sensitive because he either just a evil agent of chaos who enjoys confrontation, or he's a very, very sensitive person. Since he came into the game, he embraced this whole say hello to the bad guy image, and people call him stuff like petty and diabolical. Sidebar, we gotta stop calling people and things diabolical. That's top 3 overused, improperly used adjectives of like the last 5 years. We leaving diabolical in 2025. We gotta expand our vocab. We could say something like devilish or demonic or dastardly, since y'all like D words. Whoa, pause. Pause. Alright, right about now, we gonna pause for the cause. We're gonna take a look at something that someone said to see if we can find justification for the accusations that it requires some pausification.
Baby, damn, it's your brain. You make me wanna kiss you like baby kiss Wayne, and make you call me daddy like baby Dwayne. Damn, that shit sounds gay, it's insane.
Pause. Alright, I know that's not a super valid pause, because with the context and the last bar, he even acknowledged that there's no plausible deniability. I just used it for illustrative purposes. Them bars were only for shock value, just to diss Wayne, and that's what I mean. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even know 50 ever dissed Wayne or that they had issues. But it's impossible to keep track of who this dude had issues with. If 50 came in the game on some BS, he got attention when he dropped How to Rob. We all know it. Funny song where he robbed a whole bunch of industry people in funny, clever, disrespectful ways. And from jump, that started off his career with friction. Problems with Jay-Z that seem to be going on to this day. Big Pun, even Wu-Tang. Look up the Clyde Smith skit and thank me later. He started beefing with Ja Rule and Murder Inc., which, by 50's own words, started when 5th was up and coming and Ja was already a superstar. 50 said he tried to say what up to Ja Rule at a club or something, and Ja kind of brushed 50 off, and 50 was offended, which sounds a tad bit, sensitive. Never mind the fact that 50 was supposedly at the club that night with a dude who allegedly robbed Ja Rule. 50 made a diss song, 50 got shot 9 times, and that started the whole mythos and mystique that helped to make him a global superstar. 50 cast himself as a real authentic street dude who made music about his real life, in contrast to Ja Rule, who just made pop, rap, girl songs for radio. And then right after he got the whole world to turn on Ja, 50 turned around and made 21 Questions,
and Candy Shop, and Just a Little Bit, and Disco Inferno, and Magic Stick, and AU Technology.
Since then, 50 done beef with almost everybody on planet Earth, from rappers to actors and actresses, journalists, comedians, anybody can get it. He like the hip-hop Vegeta or something, always looking for somebody to challenge him, Like he constantly looking for an opponent, but he can never find somebody with the same petty levels as him.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
50 beefed so much without satisfaction that it seemed like he eventually tried to beef with himself. Like he was crying out for somebody to defeat him and he didn't find it. So in true supervillain fashion, dude pulled a Thanos and said,
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Then using the only methods available to man at the time, he implanted a woman with a clone of himself, gave birth to his son. Then when his son was old enough to look exactly like him, 50 started beefing with him and eventually disowned him. We call 50 Cent dastardly, remember, no more diabolical, and celebrate him being petty, which by definition ain't nothing to be celebrating. Google it. So yeah, 50 is eternally petty and vindictive, which is a way better word to describe him. Once again, Google it. But where does all of that come from?
I know exactly where all of that comes from, my brother. Oh, here we go. Curtis Jackson is certainly, as you so eloquently put it, an evil agent of chaos. But that, brother, is nothing more than a puppet.
We puppets too, though.
Forgive me, my brother, for I would be remiss if I did not address and correct your ignorance. Never, I said never call yourself a puppet, my brother. We are not puppets. We are fabricated people, handmade from the divine thread that God used to stitch together the very fabric of time and space.
Okay.
As I was saying, this is deeper than rap. 50 Cent is indeed the biggest op, the biggest side op. Follow me now. What was the very first thing that 50 Cent did? He started a beef with Ja Rule. That's Jah. Jah is what our Rastafarian brothers call God, and rule meaning law. So first, he was sent to get rid of the laws of God to usher in wickedness. And who sent him, you might ask? It's all in his name. 50 Cent, 50 Cent. So 50 sent him. He was sent by the powers that be. Now question, who is on a $50 or 50 cent piece? JFK. And what happened to JFK? He was shot. And who shot JFK? That's right, the CIA, the government. The same government whose COINTELPRO operation targeted and took out what they called Black Messiah figures. When you break down COINTELPRO, the first letters are C-O-I-N, or coin. A 50 cent piece is a coin. So you get coin, tel, and pro. A coin that 50 sent to tell professionally, a government agent.
Okay, so once again, I think 50 Cent might be a sad, hurt, unhealed, sensitive soul. 50 is 50 years old, rich, and seemingly mostly alone. Yeah, he got another son, but it's probably just a matter of time before, in true supervillain fashion, once again he ends up in a meme battle to the death with that son too. He's not married, never had super long-term relationships. At one point, just when he seemed truly happy, look at these pictures, look at his smile. His literal joy was stolen by another rap supervillain who took a moment from dancing all in the videos to play Mr. Steal Your Girl. I don't know if he has friends other than like every other villain, his gang of expendable henchmen, because he usually ends up beefing with them too, except the ever loyal Tony Yayo, who's always there to sing 50's praises and regale us with tales of how 50 had him in Bulgaria eating platypus egg omelets or something. And there's Uncle Murder too. But other than a couple of people with normal first names and last names that are felonies, we don't really see people around 50 Cent. Maybe he's lonely. Maybe when the bright lights, cameras, and microphones shut off and he goes home and takes off the 50 Cent costume and he's just Curtis Jackson, maybe he's sad. Maybe just like another legendary Queens rapper who he also kind of sort of recently had beef with, by the way. Maybe just like LL, he says to himself, I need love. Did anybody try just, I don't know, giving him a hug? Maybe he needs a hug. Or maybe he's just a psychopath or something, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for pupping with your boy. Keep it real, hit the bell, hit the likes, hit the hype, get in the comments and type and all that. And we out.